Hello, people of Ghana and all over the world. You're welcome to the Sesime show here on CLIQ TV. My name is Sesime. As I always do, my motivational dose. We live as if we will never die. We die as if we've never lived. So make every day count. And subscribe to us on YouTube, CLIQ TV. Today, in a conversation, of Ghana's finest comedian, MJ the comedian. MJ, welcome to the Sesime show.
Hi guys, so he's actually lying to you guys. Look at me and look at finest. There's no, like the gap is very big. So please reintroduce me. I'm here with Ghana's most ugliest comedian.
Oh, Ghana's most bombastic comedian.
Bombastic.
Fantastic.
That means even uglier than ugly. Alright guys, so thank you so much for tuning in. I'm here with Ghana's most fantastic journalist. He's one of the top journalists when you come to the world of entertainment, and actually he's here to interview me. But then we are here to talk about a lot of things. We are here to talk about fellow Ghanaians. Why is the floor too high? Fellow Ghanaians, why are we still taxing the people because of free light and free water? Fellow Ghanaians, we are here to tax the people because of Corona.
Thank you. Thank you. So
I think you guys should employ me.
Oh, we'll employ you.
Yeah, I would take your job.
Nice one. So, Charlie, talk to us out. Like,
I beg, make you people they count their handshake.
every handshake is taking. Yeah, we did. We could talk about your background, where you grew up.
Oh, I don't have a background. But I grew up well, I grew up here in Accra, from the parents of northern background. My father is from Upper East. My father is from Upper East. My dad is also from Upper East. My mother is from Upper East. My mom is also from Upper East. So I'm actually a four-sided human being, where it makes it a square. You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
If you don't get it,
forget about it.
Don't forget. Just keep about it. 19, 20. Yeah. So I was born here in Accra. Kolegono. I went to Choco Lantemami. I grew up there. Back to Kolegono. I grew up with Shatawale.
Kolegono Ninja.
Yeah, Kolegono Ninja. I grew up with Shatawale, the same vicinity. There's a place called Uwene. That's a place I grew up at, and there's one man called Atadu. Shatawale knows that guy. If Shatawale is listening now, there's a guy called Atadu. Atadu is my friend, and Atadu, I won't see the work he does.
Okay.
But when the phone is missing,
it means that you share.
It doesn't question. He takes what belongs to him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We dey grow up now. We know say MJ DAV, Michael Jordan.
Can you skip that one? Everybody wants to know the meaning of MJ. Why?
What will be MJ?
Well, I like it when people are interviewing me and they ask me serious questions, intellectual questions like this, so that it will make me answer it. And after answering it, people will feel that, oh, this guy is very smart, he's very intelligent. Okay, so what's your question again?
Meaning of MJ.
I say,
MJ. Are you Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan?
Which one do you want me to be?
The one you yourself, be yourself.
Okay, I'm myself, I'm MJ. So I'm actually named after my grandfather, who was a retired soldier. Okay. His name is Musa. So I'm the little version of him.
Oh, okay.
He passed, and so I'm called Musa Jr. So MJ is Musa Jr. Yeah.
Okay. So when you realize you go feel good comedy?
Oh, I realized for my mother in stomach. Yeah, my mother is stomach. But I feel people, like usually when I watch comedians being interviewed, they say, oh, I've been funny since day one, from my mother's womb and stuff. For me, the truth is, I've been me. That's me. You see, someone who is destined to be a footballer, even as at birth, even when they are being conceived, you see that they will be kicking their mother's stomach. But for me, I didn't kick my mother's stomach. I didn't kick it. I was actually laughing.
Oh, okay.
I was actually making my mother laugh.
Oh,
so even during intercourse, my father would be laughing.
Your mother tell you, you know yourself.
Oh, me, I know. I'm a prophetic child.
Oh, okay.
Can I preach to you, somebody?
Oh, go
When
on.
you listen to Psalm John chapter 3, verse 4, page 3, article 419, you see that whatever I'm saying is the same thing you are thinking that I'm lying. It's true.
Oh, okay. The church will now go for collection. Oh, let's continue.
94.
So, you did SSR. One of your teachers tell you, say,
Hey, relax. There's this teacher, economics teacher. See, truth is, I wasn't a bad student. Mr. Kuti, I went to Usu Presec. Presec Usu. When you count from 1 to, I'll not even go to 10, from 1 to 5, I'm one of the best students. But truth is, I don't attend, there's one class I don't attend, economics class. Because I understand the system so much well that even without attending the class, when you mark, I'll be among the first 5. But this teacher is so stressful. Mr. Kote, I'm mentioning your name, Mr. Kote, Sir Kote. Sir Kote will come to class and be using rock. He will put rock in his nose and he will go and buy spring rolls. 5. By the time we close, that's the only thing he will chop. He is practicing what he's teaching. Mr. Kote, he used to stay at Teshi. I know you, but I bet you are watching me. Now today, look at me. This teacher actually stressed my life. I'm being sincere, no jokes.
he said you cannot be an actor.
No, it was like I'm wasting my life, I'm wasting my time and everything. I studied in my electives. I have music, part of my elective. I didn't go to music class. Actually, anytime it's time for music, I would actually run and go to drama club and go and rehearse on what I want. And that is the problem with the Ghanaian society, with the African society. You would see that someone has actually
Talent.
as a talent, he has understood and known what he really wants to do. But then again, because of the course or whatever he has chosen, you guys want to stress the person to fit into whatever he has chosen. But at the end of the day, this is what the person likes. Maybe what I chose is because my society, my parents and everyone, hey, you gotta be a doctor, you gotta be a lawyer, you gotta be a policeman, you have to be here, oh my God, you don't have to do that. But then wait, this is me.
Okay, so how do you overcome that?
Me, I overcome that because I understand so well before I got into even the secondary tertiary whatever institution.
Yeah.
I knew who I want to be. I understand who I want to be even before I went there, because me, I failed several times. I've written BC twice. Like, we are my classmates. Yes. I failed. I went back. They took me to Form 1, and I had to start again and go and write again. I had grade 12 and went to my first choice, Osu Presec. So you can't show me what I want to do. I already know what I want to be before going there. You get me?
I get it.
I was even renting before I went to Osu Presec.
Wow.
You get me?
I get it.
So I feel the other generation coming up, or my generation, those who are even now in school, should know what they actually want. Because at the end of the day, you will finish senior high school, finish university, have your masters and everything, and you will not get what you want.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, so in most of your
questions now, so
in most of your skits, you like hitting on yourself and on Lewis.
Yes.
Do you get any?
I'm married.
Any backlash?
Don't worry, I'm married, right? You asked me who am I married to? I'm married to a very pretty damsel who is dyschromatically undiscolated and is a Voltarian, bro. And I'm proud of where she's from. We've dated for more than 6 years before I married her, right? So I've come to understand the Ewe culture, okay, the Volta culture, and I'm into it. That's part of me, right? And I feel people are really stereotyping the people from the Volta region. And with my talent, what can I also do to re-assassinate the mindset of people to accept Voltarians as who they are? You get me? So I feel this is me, and I created a character F.O. and people love the character F.O.
Yeah.
So I need to do what they think we are to change their mindset. I see baby offer a fruit be ano a one or be fire then asan. Into so wherever they pass to blackmail the votaries, I should pass the same place to also cleanse their mindsets from that side. That's why I say, Abna, say that you, I love you, you say you don't love me. Now in my hometown, and funny enough, Abna is my wife. 98. Keeping the count.
Okay, so you say nowadays churches focus on carnality.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Churches focus on carnality. It's obvious because I told you I grew up here in Accra, right? Choko, and then Owene. There's a church at Owene called African Christian Church, and obviously I grew up at a broken home where my dad and my mom are separated. So I grew up in the church where people in the church were actually focused on me, because when it's time for convention, I'm the one who entertained the audience. Like when it's time for dancing, drama, other stuff, I'm the one who is leading. There's a woman called Mansisi. She's the director for all the activities that goes on, and she will put me in that space and I'll entertain the people. So growing up, I understood the church so much well that I feel it's so holy. Then growing up, you go to this church, you know, I can't, like, you can't be at one place, you know, migration and then other factors will come up and you leave one place to the other, so you need to visit other churches and stuff and listen to different people preaching and stuff. And I feel they are not hitting the nail on the head, because you know John 3:16 says back, go straight to the point. But then they know what they actually want, so they will sugarcoat it to the point where you have no choice than to give them what they want to satisfy or to schematically undersculate that point. Do you get me?
I don't get it.
I miss if I don't get myself. So I feel our generation, the people who are leaders, people who feel they know so much more into the scriptures, they are into spirituality and stuff, are not being sincere to us, because they don't tell us the actual fact. And even when they tell us the actual fact, they use something to just chalk it, which is not supposed to be. There are a lot of things that are missing in the scriptures. Just come straight to us, let us know, because we are not a generation where we don't know anything. We are a generation where the internet is available to anybody, and you can do your own research, know things that you actually want to know. So even when we come to class, it's like we come to the church, it's like a class. Sometimes the student is even more clever than the teacher. But then, because he's a teacher, you cannot prove the teacher wrong, which is stupidity. You get me?
I get it.
And when it comes to the pastoral side too, when a member has been able to understand the scripture even more than you, you should accept it. Because the person, there's the availability of the scripture, there's availability of the history that the person needs to know, and the person has learned it and known even more than you. Probably you are doing counseling, you are doing prayers and other things, and the member is actually reading, researching, but you come and tell the member that you even know more than the member, but the member has taken the time to read more and understand more. Then you come and say, oh, this. Sure, there's scripture, there's spirituality, and there's everything, but there's there's physicality. You get me?
I get it. Okay.
We are not only dealing with physicality, we are dealing with the physical and the things that we understand. And if you don't understand things in the physical realm, you will not even enter into the spiritual realm.
Do you understand?
Because Jesus Christ, when he wanted to be with us, he needed to wear the coat of physical being to be with us. So to be with physical beings, you need to understand the things of the physical beings.
You should go for Trinity training. You are deep.
I'm deep.
Yeah.
That one, my wife should say it.
Your 2 projects, My Missing Teeth, Just After Marriage. What was the concept behind those 2?
You watch my skits and everything. I told you earlier, I base my skits around me, and I feel comedy should be one. People could actually exaggerate and create content around other people. One can also create content around himself. One can create content between himself and other people. It's all forms of creating content, right? But then I feel people feel satisfied, feel okay when you create content mimicking yourself, making yourself being the weak one.
Okay.
As you are seated, if I'm making jokes where I'm the weak one and the punchline lies on me, you will laugh so hard. But when I push it to you, you will laugh, and then Will Smith. You will laugh and end up Will Smithing me. You get me?
Yeah,
So myself, even before the Will Smith stuff, I've understood comedy in a way that I feel I should do me. Where any point of me where people feel they should laugh at, I create that environment, give them the space to laugh at it. So my missing tooth, actually I had a gap in my tooth, and that's not how I was created, that's not how I grew up, but then that's how I grew up. Because one, I was born with the 32 tooth, and then I had a car accident where it was very crucial and I lost a tooth.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have the means to fix it. So growing up and then creating my brand, now look at me, I'm a complete human being.
Yeah, sure.
So I created my missing tooth, where people were actually wondering, is he a missing tooth or is just the asthma? So I needed to give them more reason to believe it's a missing tooth.
Okay.
Then afterwards, I got married to my wife, and growing up in the African society, there are some things you cannot talk about.
Oh yeah.
There are some things you can, and especially sex. Mm-hmm. You can't talk about sex to your mom, bro. Inti ma, inti position men are all pepper. You get me? But it should be something obvious.
Yeah.
It should be something. Oh, meba, say. You should be able to be open up to your kids, because they are the people. When you are no more, they will take over. You get me? Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I'm married. I'm creating a story. I did my missing tooth. I'm married. What should I talk to my people about? Hey, my wife, the way I chop you there, and the way the styles you do, hey, I will tell people about it. And truth is, most of the time, a comedian will say a joke, a comedian will create a content, you will take it for granted. But that is our real life tragedy. Okay. And the point where you laugh is the point where you feel most pain.
Oh, really?
That's and after feeling the pain, because it's our job, we go back, sit down, relax, and feel, Charlie, and can't show. And when we tell you, laugh about it. Exactly what we're going through. Like short guy having sex with a fat TikTok girl. You look back, it's like the lady is carrying the boy at the back. I'm not talking about Joabu. She and she. You get it?
Yeah.
If you don't get it,
forget about it.
Exactly.
Okay. Recently we spoke with David Entertainer.
Okay.
He spoke highly of you.
Hey, really?
Yes.
It's my boss who.
No, are you sure? Oh,
yeah.
He also said you are his boss.
Yeah. Oh, we give thanks to God.
Yeah. So you and the other guys, how is the collaboration like?
Okay, so if you check, truth is I've been in the industry for long, but like for professionally, I've been here for 8 good years. Mm-hmm. You get me? And I've been there doing my own thing. I've gone there, up, come down, middle, done all the things I want to do. And I feel at least if you have experience, you should share your experience with people. So the other comedians that are coming up, not just David, a couple of comedians, comedian warriors and the rest, have been very helpful to them. You get me? And not like helpful financially, like brotherly advice. You get me, bro? Maybe the game, this is how I do it. Maybe the way I do it wouldn't help you. You can do it this way or that way, or probably my way, and then you are there. And I feel so much fulfilled seeing them progressing in their field. You get me? Success is not measured by probably the number of followers you have, or the number of houses or cars or achievements you have. It's measured by the joy you receive in your heart. You get me? That's how me personally, I measure my success.
Oh, nice.
And I'm one of the most successful persons in Ghana.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, because there's a saying that operator only. Have you heard it? Yeah, operator. If you rush to fat, you shit. Let me explain it to you. One day I was feeling like fatty. Now me preset meta. I was like, no, maybe a baby, maybe a baby. Then I forced it out and I had paka. And the paka, I had to take down my boxer and check, and I saw 3 beans, mayonnaise and tomato paste. So like, but the Sanshi must say, I had to verify if it's shit or it's a mayonnaise. And I take it back. Yeah, that's it. You get me? Yeah.
In your first creations, you like mimicking Shatawale.
Yeah.
And then,
but wait.
And
how long have you been in the industry?
And then a lot of people come make derogatory comment about your teeth. Is that why you went and fix it?
No. Well, let me tell you. Okay, so I mimic Wale because Wale was the pivot. Okay. When we talk about pivot, can I explain pivot to somebody? Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Now, when we say pivot is the point where an object stands, right? And Wale at that point was the pivot of the Ghana entertainment industry. He was the one that people were actually looking at. And I'm a businessman. I'm not just an entertainer. I need to make money. I need to do something out of it. Yeah. So I looked, who is at the point where if I hit Wale looked into the industry, so that Samini was the highest. He was the Sarkodie. So he needed to hit Wale so much that he needed to hit Samini so much that he would be there or overtake. And in the industry where I was, in the comedy industry, Wale was the only one that I could hit at, where people from the music side and even from the comedy side would actually troop to my end. So I was like, okay. You know Wale has that?
For life, it's for life.
Nana Dope is my friend.
Okay.
I could say that I'm the originator of the Wale Poo saga. Okay. I even started posting about Wale's Poo saga even before Wale himself started doing.
And he said, "We can come and pull it." Pam. For life, it's for life.
I did Wale. I mimicked Wale even before the rest of the comedians started mimicking Wale.
Yeah.
Right. I could actually mimic anyone I want to mimic. I'm very good with impersonations. Right.
So, fellow Ghanaians, good evening. We are about to talk about the Greater Accra Municipality. Osio Municipality.
Rado.
You get me? So I just understand it's a game we playing. Yeah. So you should know when to play higher and when to play lower, and when even to play medium. You get me?
Yeah.
So that's the industry.
Okay, so now you can mention 66 without any problem.
Oh, 66. It's a game we are playing.
Oh, yeah,
you should be able to play where it will consider the people and where it will also favor you. You get me? We move.
Okay. Okay, so you and Leslie, the comedian.
We are very fine.
Your beef, no? Yeah, are you still cooking it?
We are not having any beef. We had some little aggression, misunderstanding, and we are guys. We are not a fear Schwarzenegger and Miss Bell. We are okay. We move on.
Oh, you move.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Guys, like Obama tsunami body and all feel like, hey, Charlie Killer, your hand hard. So you brother man, yeah,
That's all.
But you look at me.
Yeah.
Can Lexi fight with
You
you?
know, fate.
Wala, young comedy aside, wala, let Bruno do it.
Buku boxing arena.
Forget Buko. Wala, yeah, I bet no streets, no referee, man. But Lexi be my brother,
Yeah.
Charlie. Shout out to 2 kids to be mute. He be my nigga. I always look down to him, bro. Yeah, he's down to earth. Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying he's short. Yeah.
He's down to earth.
He understands the
Closer
things
to
of
the ground.
Don't say things that when it comes at you, you can't reply. Yes, one of the top comedians. They've actually put in a lot of comedians on. Lexi, Obi and Ponsa, DKD, Augustine Dennis, Foster Romanos. Charlie, our generation, they are the people who actually pleased us on that point. Me, I just don't do only content creation. I also do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
And there are some people who do content creation that cannot do stand-up comedy, and there are some people who do stand-up comedy and cannot do content creation. And as at now, like, I'm very good at both sides. See, if no one is ready to blow your own horn for you, blow it yourself, bro. Unless you don't have him from, huh? 145.
Okay. So we are at a mystery segment of the show. It's a mystery question. We just ask you some
Mystery?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you mystery answers.
Yeah. So dog meat and cat meat. Which one will you choose?
Krama India was cat dia go fit. See, me, I'm playing both characters. I'm a nonna, but I'm playing a vegetarian character. Say, when you come to the border side, say, cat is like a hay that we breathe.
Yes, sir.
And wala, who do you grow, man? And the Krama India, I mean, I'm a corner of wala. For 1 month, man, Tiso, whoa, what about that? Obeya Kwai. Obeya Kwai. Until we are buffer cat in a half. About for Krama no half. Yeah.
Okay. I put the shiny palm wine.
I put a shiny palm wine, buffer half, number for half. I saw the palm wine, I know Guinness. Enjoy life. See, people will tell you that, oh Charlie, you are a talent, you shouldn't be addicted to some kind of things and stuff. And they are the people who actually secretly hide and be doing what you actually wanted to do. But because of their advice, you wouldn't be you. We all want to enjoy life, but then they should tell us the truth. Charlie, enjoy, but have limits. You get me? If you want to take, that's why I respect Samini so much. He said, Obeshi ashi, na jaya peteshi, and fambomu, and yes, how. You get me? Apeteshi, Pawan, they are brothers. So if you unite them, what have you done?
There's nothing wrong.
Can we move to the mystery next question?
Mystery next question. Bobo Kala and your Santo. If you have an opportunity, which one you go?
Why do you want to separate the sun from the earth? God created them together. They have to be brothers and sisters. Without the earth, there will not be sun. And without the sun, there will not be earth. Bobo Kala and Santo are legends. Can we move to your next question?
So you don't like to act with any of them?
Why wouldn't I like to act with any of them? But I wouldn't like to act any with them because they are gone. They should be there.
205. Okay. You are supposed to live with one part of your body for the rest of your life.
My dick.
With that,
My dick.
you know
My dick. Next question. I'm not now. Abochima went to take a shower to the house, and he was romancing the shower. The usher Abochi, you doing time na me next customer. I say, well, baby, I was no one jam now. I said, yeah, so I did. I say, hey. So, moja kura wa famu yo enumponi to wa famu original mbese cash paid is no refund man. I mean my pure not now like dick.
Okay. Fritz work for KSM.
They are two legends, bro. They are two legends. They paved the way. I feel bloggers and journalists should be able to understand the work so much more that there are some people who shouldn't disrespect them. You get me? Yeah. There are some people who shouldn't bring comparison between them. Okay. We should leave them the way they are. Okay. It's like you are just opposing Muhammad to Allah, Muhammad to any of the other beliefs. Leave them where they are. Allow them to be who they are. People should take them for who they are. You get me? No just opposing. Leave them. Fritz bar for KSM. Well, it's the choice of other people to choose, but it shouldn't be on national TV or on a big platform like yours. You get me? Yeah. So let's leave them to be where they want to be.
You are crossing a river. You have two options: sit on hippopotamus or crocodile.
I'll go back to where I'm coming from.
Crocodile.
I won't cross again. It's not by force. What am I going to look for?
There's a treasure at the other side.
Treasure, I'll create my own treasure. We are okay to
go. Giving $1 million to go to Ukraine and me today. Will you go?
Okay, I'm giving. Where is it?
Oh, it will count. If
no, prove it, bro. I don't like.
It's in my car, so I'll bring it.
Go and bring it.
When we finish the interview.
No. Please pause. Go and bring it. Let me see.
When we finish the interview.
I don't care England game. Go and bring it. You will see if I'll go or I'll be there. Sure. $1 million. Hey, bro. I'll die before I'll go there. Within 2 hours, I'm dead. They will take my body to go and fight for Ukraine. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are done with the mystery segment.
Okay.
Another question. CLIQ, he said comedy industry in Ghana is less lucrative and more depressing. Is it true?
See, it's very simple. I feel I had an interview quite recently, and I said the comedy industry is very lucrative. That is from my point of view. Maybe someone, I've written 69, I'm seeing it as 69. Someone from the other side will see it 96. So, from his point of view, maybe he is seeing it as it's not lucrative and it's quite depressing. And from my point of view, I'm seeing it is very creative and very entertaining. It's all depends on the character and what you are looking for. There are some people who invest into a business and they go in for a long-term plan, and some people go in for a short-term plan.
Okay.
And the results differs. Probably you have your own expectation. Within 2 months, you have your own expectation what you want to see. Like I said, I've not been long in the industry, but for 8 good years, I've been quite along. You get me? And to be at the point where I am, like, I'm deserving.
Oh yeah.
And probably he has also been there even before me. You get me? And his expectation for where he is not where he is now. So he has the right to say whatever he's saying. So me, I have nothing to say about whatever he has to say. What I have to say is about what I'm experiencing and what I've seen and what I'm actually enjoying or encountering now.
Okay.
You get me? That's it.
So do you feel depressed at any point?
Oh yeah, I feel depressed sometimes, and then I feel it's part of the game. The biggest comedians in the world even have that sort of depression. You cannot lie to the cameras and say that, oh Charlie, everything's okay. even after a year, maybe I'll feel depressed. You get me?
Yeah.
After the cameras, there are things that actually brings us down. But money solves all nonsense.
Yeah.
So please, take my Momo number 0248926264. Momo would solve all nonsense that is going through my mind.
So your next big project is?
My next big project is that I'm going to kill everybody that is shitting in the sea.
Okay.
Only one point, me how? Because I have stopped. But then I have a project coming up called the Dashiki Health Walk, which happens in July. This year, 2022, is happening 2nd July. It starts from the Independence Square to the Osuoso Street and back to Labadi. It's just going to be full of fun, entertainment, like walk, exercise, enjoy yourself. Be you.
So the Dashiki. Are you the one who
It's not that cheeky, it's that cheeky.
Dashiki? Ah, okay. Dashiki.
One.
Are you the one? Are you the one?
295.
Are you the one who has been preventing it?
No.
Or they bought it by
You get it. It's like you go to a church where the church is saying we are doing harvest. You need to at least bring something. You also contribute to the success of the church. And church is not just going to church. Bible says church is there. It said do not forsake the gathering of the brethren. It means where 2 or more people are gathered, right? It's a church. So if I'm doing the shaky walk and I have thousands of people gathered, that is a church. And whatever I preach to them, they spread it.
Of course.
So more or less, I wanted to say fuck it, but it's not needed. I'm a pastor.
Yeah.
I have people that I spread a gospel to, and gospel is truth.
Yeah.
So when I tell them, hey, there's corona, wear those masks, don't do this, I'm preaching. I don't have to be in that CLIQ motor and things. I need to be anointed before I be a pastor.
Yes.
In my own way, I'm a pastor.
Yeah.
Can I preach on somebody?
Oh, preach on somebody. It's our collection time, so
Over this year we'll do collection.
So your next concert, what sort of stuff?
Yeah, by close of year we have okay, so I'm saying it here. By close of year we have a concept coming up where it's going to be a roast where we'll get other people roasting other people. Get like life is so difficult and so interesting in a way. I feel we should be able to pick our flaws, laugh at our flaws, and move on. There are some things you don't actually want to talk about, and they are the things that are bringing you down. So there are some celebrities, there are people you actually know that they have this kind of problem. And so you want to pinpoint that problem, laugh over it, so that you can move over it. There are some problems when you see that when you talk about it, you feel Charlie, son, you get me? Yeah. So we are going to have a roast show by end of year, and you have other comedians on board.
But I hope say you prevent any Will Smith event, even if.
Oh, that's why I've restarted my gymming exercise. So when I'm there and you are feeling like Will Smithy, I just take off my shirt while I bomb myself. What about you? If you sell it, when you're not having my shirt, you get me? Yeah. But I feel our community is not so See, Ghana is one of the most loved country in the world.
Yeah.
No matter what, we love we. I swear this will never happen in the Ghanaian society. Even though we had a recent attack of Israelite's wife attacking Obi and Ponsa on social media.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
Yes.
But then, come on. Away from that, what else? DKB slapping that lady at Big Brother. Apart from that, we have other countries that have worse records when it comes to comedians. But Ghanaians are so naive. Sorry to say that. Some Ghanaians are so naive that a little contradiction, they will just jump on it. They want to. Charlie, I'm free uncle.
Okay, so your social media handle.
At MJ the Comedian, MJTHECOMDEIAN, MJ the Comedian.
Nice one.
I wasn't a bad student, bro.
Oh yeah.
Even though I have 40 Fs. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you so much. Thanks. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you don't subscribe, I believe like I said, the video.
So it's a wrap from us from SJ CLIQ. We're hanging out with MJ the Comedian. I'll see you in the capital. Keep the faith. Bye bye.
Oh, baby.